Hey guys, we are back for another video. With this Diddy situation and now with his children, or I don't even know if I want to call them children, these is grown ass men. With them being involved, it's just so much going on that I am back yet again. So I did a live earlier, and the situation with regards to the new allegation was not the allegation that I was talking about. I was actually catching up on a previous allegation and just how this story has been unfolding. You don't get time to report on one before there's already another one. So we're going to jump into this new allegation involving Christian Combs, which is just like his daddy. So let's get into our intro, y'all, and we're going to come back and talk about it.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
So now we're being told, and what I'm reading from is from People magazine. So Diddy's son Christian, y'all, is accused of sexual assault. Now this is in a new lawsuit. Now this is in addition to the other sex or SA trafficking accusations. See, this stuff is becoming so much that I told y'all originally that I stopped talking about Diddy because it was like the allegations were so much. It's like if you wasn't reporting on it, you kind of lose track of it. So I'm back again to let y'all know that this is a new one and we are going to talk about it. So now, in this new complaint filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court, and this information was obtained by People, a young lady by the name of Grace accused Christian, who is 26 years old, of SA and harassment and infliction of emotional distress while she was working on a boat chartered by the rapper for a trip. Now this was in late 2022. Now, Grace said in the filing that she had been 25 years old at the time and she worked as a steward on the yacht, providing dinner and drink services to guests from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And this supposedly happened during her shift. She said that she saw a constant rotation of suspected S workers and celebrities partying and taking drugs. Woo. Well, we can't say this is not things that we have heard of before. Now, Grace complained in her complaint that around December 28, 2022, that Christian boarded the yacht to record with the music producer Rodney Little Rod Jones. Now, he also filed a lawsuit accusing Diddy of SA. Now, Grace alleged that when Diddy's son came on board, he was heavily, and I'm going to emphasize that again, Diddy's son was heavily intoxicated and paid special and particular attention to her, which is Grace, and she's the lady that's filed the lawsuit. Now, Grace claimed that in her complaint that she was pressured to take a shot of tequila. She states that after she took the drink that Christian became aggressive and tried to get her to drink more. She says she quickly suspected that the tequila had been spiked after previously witnessing other women fall over and pass out after one drink and became fearful of the side effects. She claimed that things then escalated and Christian allegedly began groping her body and private parts. Now, the complaint also has additional audio recordings. Now, these audio recordings were taken by Jones, and two of which were reviewed by NBC News. Now, one of those you would hear Grace declining alcohol, saying she had to leave, and telling Christian Combs to stop touching her with what sound like possibly kissing noises in the background. Grace said in the complaint that she was finally able to leave the studio and attempted to get back to her duties. However, she said Christian found her again later in the night and insisted that she find him a place to sleep. She claimed that after she directed him to the yacht cinema, which was another sleeping space, he blocked her in and began groping her. She alleged that he had grabbed her arms and was trying to force her to perform oral sex on him, and even included photos of bruising on her arms that she claimed were caused by Christian grabbing her. Grace said she fought him off until someone else walked into the room. She also said in the filing that she complained to the yacht captain the next day, but alleged that he did not believe her and that he did not investigate. Now, Grace also claims that he retaliated against her until she was let go a few months later, and this was in May of 2023. Now we're talking now about her employer. Now, Grace is also saying following her job termination, she claimed in the lawsuit that her mental health had deteriorated and that she suffered from anxiety, panic attacks, and severe suicidal thoughts. She also claimed she developed an eating disorder, epileptic seizures, also as a result of this incident. Now, Diddy was also named as a defendant in the lawsuit for aiding and abetting his son in the alleged assault and under premises liability as the person who chartered the yacht. So what she is saying basically is it was Diddy's responsibility because he was the person who actually rented this yacht. And like father, like son, it gives us no joy or pleasure in filing the suit against Christian Combs. And this is attorney Tyrone Blackburn said in a statement to NBC News of the latest lawsuit. He said, I applaud Grace for being so brave to come forward with her truth. Her other attorney Rodney S. Diggs added, hopefully her story will inspire others to come forward. Now, representatives for Diddy and Christian did not immediately respond to people's requests or comment on the lawsuit. Now, the allegations, meanwhile, now this is the latest in the string of lawsuits alleging abuse that the rapper is facing, though he has previously denied all allegations. Y'all, this is definitely have gotten crazy. And now with the sons being implemented, with now another lawsuit, I don't see this thing ending anytime soon. And it seems like it's not going to get better, but it is getting worse because more and more people are coming out. It is also being alleged that the feds are working on the final, whatever it is they need to do to enact arrest warrants because, as you guys should already know, Homeland Security is not running up in somebody's house just to take information out unless they have a strong hunch. And as I told you guys, they said Cassie is definitely working with the authorities in this particular case. And I will keep you guys up to date as this story is just becoming bigger and bigger by the day. So I will start keeping up with this and I'll bring you guys the updates as they happen.